Hi, how y'all doing? It's March the 29th, 2025. Here in Ontario, Canada, the sky's cloud covered. They're all gray-white. It rained all night, right? The temperatures didn't get really cold, but we had freezing rain. I woke up and realized that the power had been out all night. Well, I woke up in the middle of the night and realized the power had been out all night because I got up at midnight the first time, right? And then I woke up at 6 and I was like, it's too early. The power's not back on. I gotta get my little camp stove out, open the front door, I guess, so it vents, out, and boil some water for my tea. And I was just like, it's too dark. All I have is candles and the flashlight on my phone, right? And when I woke up, my one phone was 20%. I was like, what drained my phone? And then I realized I was probably searching for Wi-Fi all night, right? Because the power was out. So the one little feline, she came, my son's felines, right? She came in and she was acting different too than she does any other day in the rise. And I had opened the curtain in the middle of the night to let some light in because it was so dark in the house without any lights. Isn't it amazing how that happens? It's lighter outside than it is in the house, even though you have windows in the room. But yeah, I sat here and I watched the plows and the salters or sanders up and down the road. And then I see this blue flash of light in the sky above the town. I have no idea what it was. It was just a flash like that. It gone. It didn't happen again. I'm seeing an ambulance go down the road, right? No siren or anything. I was just sitting here looking out my window waiting for it to get brighter so I could go downstairs and make my tea. I give the felines their breakfast, right? Because I give them a little treat in their eyes, right? Because, yeah, that's just the way it is. And even the feline, she got up on the back of my chair and sat there and looked out the window, right? It was like she was, I don't know, she had a different energy about her, right? That's different. And I heard a raven, but I couldn't see it. So, protection, right? And then I was like, all right, it's 6:45. It's supposed to be daylight at 7. I guess I'll do this. So I got up, turned on my phone flashlight, went downstairs, and the felines followed me. Got my stove out. I was about to figure out what I should do. Like, should I go out in the front, put my coat on and stuff, and go out in the front step and just do it out there, or just open the door and sit on the floor and, you know, and boom, I hear that, and the power comes back on. And I was like, wow, right on time. Thank you. I'm grateful, right? So I was like, now the house gets the heater kicked on and the house, started heating back up. I checked the freezer and the fridge and things were still frozen. So that's good, right? And it's been like raining all day. There's a lot of water out there. There's ice over everything. There's icicles hanging off of the trees. I did a little short video earlier today in the rise, but I should have waited and did it later when the sun come out. I was just concerned that the power might go out again, right? It's been flickering all day. So, and I've watched the branches on the trees, they started up here and I see them go down and they're getting heavier, right? And I've been telling them, you got this. You don't have, it's going to melt. Hey, hold on, don't be breaking. It's so heavy out there. I watched a video on Facebook of a woman that lives by the lake out of town, and there was a transformer box catching on fire in the woods, because it's cottage country, right? They live on back lanes and stuff, in the bush beside a lake. like build their cottages there and stuff. So yeah, that's about all I did. When the power came on, I made my tea, come up back upstairs, plugged my phone in. Right, I was like, gotta get some charge on this before it goes off again, because sometimes it comes on for an hour, goes off for a couple. You know what I mean? I wanted to try to get it set up so that if I needed to call somebody, I could. My truck's still frozen. There's still inch ice all over it, the windshield, everything. So I wouldn't go driving in this weather anyway. I would probably in my 20s, but I'm not 20 anymore, right? I don't have the energy for it. Oh, my throat's going wonky again, my voice. Weird. So, yeah, I've just been by myself all day. I got really tired around, I don't know, 12 o'clock. Between 12 and 1, I think. I was sitting in my chair and I just couldn't keep my eyes open. I was listening to a guy on YouTube. And so I was like, the heck with this. I just want to lay down and hopefully my body cooperates and doesn't try to cramp up. And I lay down, and sure enough, I fell asleep for an hour, right? I was just so tired. Happens to me, I've noticed, on every eclipse. I wonder what's up with that. Were you tired today? Right? I don't know. Weird. Schuman's at 29 today. Yesterday it was, what, 15? So what's came up? And according to Stefan Burns, we got another geomagnetic storm coming in. I think we got big blasts of gamma rays, to tell you the truth, right? I think that's what's coming in to the consciousness. So, yeah. I decided I changed my mind about learning about the Moors, right? Because I've realized I started again to something told me to. Well, I seen Rod Hayes I was on a video he did 6 days ago on somebody else's channel. That was the first thing I listened to today. It was for about an hour. And then he reminded me through him, talking to the other guy, what's real. Because I resonate with him a lot, right? And I was like, that's what it is, Teresa. He says, don't judge, right? Just take the information, right? You don't have to take the advice, but you should listen to it. It expands your consciousness. So I was like, yeah, this is what I just shut it off. I throw the baby out with the bathwater all the time. I have a bad habit of doing that. Something pisses me off. I think it's the Taurus in me, in my sign, whatever, right? And yeah, so I listened to Sears again. I see her again, right? And I just left the more part out in a way, just to listen to the information, because he does a lot of old stuff I like, right? And I resonate with him, and it gives me more information. And I just dodge the hijack, right? Whenever they bring up religion or God or anything everything that's reality this time is like not reality, but is out there, is the hijack, right? So I like it because he's got a lot of older information, that's different. It's through pictures, a lot of it too, old paintings and photographs and stuff like that, and it just reaches my third eye, and I'm able to resonate with it, right? I don't know if I'm explaining this very well. The energy's wonky. I've noticed in my videos for the last little while here, I've jumped subjects quite frequently, and I don't finish stories, right? Or a subject that I'm talking about. And I apologize. I will do better. There is no try, right? I'll do better. So yeah, I seen a thing on the weather app where it's a notice that said that the freezing ice storm or whatever, freezing rainstorm is over for our area. So we shall see, right? Because I never believe anything, especially the weather. You know, I see my phone glitching a lot. Weird. So, yeah, it's Saturday night, and that's okay. I'm just going to sit here and watch YouTube. I got nothing else to do. I've had my dinner. I'm a good cook. All right. And yeah, hopefully I sleep well. It took me a while to get to sleep last night. It did. I was uncomfortable. My mind was talking a lot. I dreamt all night, but I can't recall it right now. I always feel different after waking up when the power's been off for hours. Right? I don't know. This it's all the way through my body, into my gut, all right? And up through my throat, into my throat. And it gives me a different taste in the mouth. I wonder what that's about. Because I'm not getting static electricity all night. Because all the Wi-Fi and all the waves that aren't affecting us, that are being put out. You know? I was thinking about that. I wonder what that is. I wanted to have a shower this horizon too, but the power was out. And for the rest of the day, I was like, yeah, I'm not getting in the shower without knowing it. And with a chance of it going off in the middle of it, there's no windows in there or anything to get any light. I'd be in complete darkness. And I don't want to fall and hit my head, right? I don't. So when I see I'll do it in the rising tomorrow, as long as the power is good, the electricity, right? Until we learn how to turn on our own free electricity or power, right? It's coming. Everything's coming. It is. I told you a long time ago, they have a Tesla tower already in Texas. It's been there for a while. When did I post about it? This is 2021, 2020, right? You got to read between the lines, folks. What they say in the narrative, think the opposite of, right? That's what I do. And it usually is correct. So, yeah. Nobody's talked to me, called me, or nothing all day. No texting, nothing. And that's okay. I don't mind. Everybody's going through stuff, aren't they now? Good or bad? Who knows? I don't know. Right? I just know that my life's been pretty peaceful today, and I'm grateful for it. I am. All right. That's enough for today. I'm glad I could make a video and talk to y'all. I hope you're all doing well and you're safe. Every day I raise my frequency higher than the day before. Every day I'm stronger than the day before. Every day I'm wiser than the day before. Right? And so are you. So, I love you all as a consciousness. Okay? Enjoy this night or day. Bye. See, I just messed up my ending.